Hello and good afternoon everybody and welcome back to Formula 7 Racing. Here we are then at Las Vegas at round 17 and I am joined by the one and only, as always, Matt G. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fantastic and we are here in Vegas.
We are, the city of gamble, as I like to say. So are we going to see any gamble strategies here in the race this afternoon after this qualifying session? So hopefully this can be a nice little race.
Could be, Sue's lucky, if not Haas is going to win. And he was going to be the first to blink, as so far no one has decided to come out yet.
No, so is there some kind of weather issues going on when you see that? It is short qualifying, so they need to get out there and get their laps in as quick as they can. And then we can get into the race. So, me and you, we might catch a bit of the game this afternoon, later on. Might catch second half.
Well, it's kicked off already.
I know.
And it's Kylan out first in that Mercedes. Borska 81 and Cam Ruddy, who's also out as well. Welcome back to Cam Ruddy. He missed last week, of course. But it should be a very good race today.
No, it should be. So obviously, Victor has the advantage again to extend that championship lead that he already has. But he does have a couple of his rivals about today. Banter Brandon being one of them. Don Dedge as well, and Gravangan's back on the grid this week. So he'll be looking to regain that championship lead if.
I bet he will. I bet he will indeed.
If you just want to check that I am guessing it right, I'm pretty sure I am. I did check the other day. I could be wrong. No, it is a fixture that does lead by 13 points in the championship. So there's a fixture just have in his mind now. Well, my aim is just to finish ahead of Gravangan every race to the end of the season, without being how many races left there is.
Just a few.
Yeah.
Just a few. But also a big shout out to a name we've not seen in a while. Alvaro Chabas.
Ten en cuenta que el comportamiento del auto varía según las condiciones de la pista, por lo que tus puntos de referencia tal vez no estén siempre en el mismo lugar. Full-time seat, because I think this McLaren seat is opening up for the world. So I think it will be Alvaro back with his old teammate of A-Fixer. They worked together once before. So oh, Sam Flea, I saw I had these Super Max. Oh, he's a bit of a traitor at the moment. He's in GT racing, so we should get rid of that.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, he's now out of the N24.
He is. I see that. Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, you've got to smile at. I mean, he does all these things. He gets his qualified and race wins, this and the other. Who knows?
So let's see then how Bulskia gets on in his first lap. How is he going to get on over the curb? He doesn't decide to cut it. So that's what's going to be the main thing today is Maggi. Obviously you know about the cut that you can do before coming onto this long straight.
That's if you want to chance it. Depends on the ground clearance of the front wing. If it's too low, that car's not going to like it. It's going to unsettle it badly. But, it's doing well down the strip. Top speed 340 kilometers an hour, so maybe just running a bit more high wing or ground clearance to get through those curves. But it comes around the final corner now, and obviously goes pole with a 31.3. Only a short qualifying today. The Cam Ready takes our pole off and goes a 31 flat.
So Manchester United already 1-0 up. Luke Shaw.
I don't care. That's because I don't. Mohi now come round down the strip at the moment. See if Mohi in the Sauber can do anything. Just a bit wide.
That does come to the line first. Where is Jay going to put his lap time? It is enough for P2 as it stands at the moment. Mohi coming to the line next.
There's P4. Let's see what Hayes can do. She's on the first straight at the moment, coming up to the sphere. We can track them up now, otherwise we're going to be lost. The MSG Sphere, that's it. Hayes going purple, sector 1. She gets her on turn 9 very nicely indeed. Doesn't hit the wall, doesn't scrape it. And go full throttle down to turn 12. As you go, basically 10 and 11 are just little kinks.
Yeah, so through there goes Mr. Reese. He's into the final chicane. Coming down now the main straight. Good afternoon, Reese. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're fully recovered for today. Let's get that fiery Reese back that we like to see on track.
Here comes Hayes up to the final chicane on towards Harmon Avenue, which is the final straight for that little turn 17 in the end.
Go. So yeah, Hayes, it looks like it's been a pretty decent lap time for Merlin. Where can she put that? Williams running the special livery that's been recently revealed as well on this game.
P10 for Hayes.
P10. So where it is, a fixer then. Is he going to cut this curb? He does a little bit, but he can probably get away with a little bit more than that. But he's probably just taking it safe for his first run. Get your first run done, and then maybe you can take a little bit more curb later on in this session. Are we going to see the low 30s though today? I mean, I'll be surprised if we see that. I mean, that'll be near sort of tier 1 times.
I think a lot of these are actually running a slightly higher downforce than tier 3, because I'm seeing the top speed, they're not really going any further than 342 kph. So they're thinking about trying to conserve these tyres and not hit those curbs.
Oh, and it's only a 31.7 from Apex there, so that's surprising. He's only 7 tenths back from Cam Ruddy. So maybe he made a mistake in sector 1 or 2. Needs to improve, obviously, on that time if he wants to be beating Garangan today. So Alvaro Chabassan in the other McLaren. I think he will be a little bit... Oh, he's in the wall, he's crashed! Oh my God!
I missed that, and he's lost it on the exit turn 4.
Yeah, he's just washed out so wide, and he's lost out in that qualifying session. Yeah, big crash there from Alvaro.
I guess we picked up Alvaro too much there, as he's been down Cobble Lane, and Julius now on a lap, but I think XD Storms is going down Cobble Lane towards the MSG sphere of 7, 8 and 9. What can Storms do in that Red Bull?
And locking up there now, he just wants to get this turned in. You want to flick that in and try and flick out of there. It's so difficult if that little part of the track, because that's where a lot of time is as well. And through here now, you just want to try and reserve all this back where you can. Just come on board. Just get on the random generator curve, and he doesn't want to take much of an advantage of that curve, so would have lost out a lot of time there with XT Storms.
Yeah, but he's coming down the strip now, taking a wider line.
He does, yeah, he didn't fight that wall on the left hand side. Now he's moving on the straight. I mean, that's just losing you even more time. Yeah. But let's not forget, it is his first lap. He is going to try and get another 2 runs in. Very hesitant there as well. Not a bad exit. No, it's not the greatest of laps.
Yeah, he's backed out. What can Julius do? Julius is not pushing at all, not bothering either, by the looks of it.
He has moved out of the way, so it's going to be Banter Brandon that's on the out lap now. And Cam Ruddy's obviously up in P1, so can Banter Brandon slot in just behind him? Or can he beat his lap time?
We'll see about that when he starts it.
Afternoon, Dudley. Oh, shall I say, I can say good afternoon, Lewis. I hope you're well, mate.
So what can the other Ferrari driver do at this time? Banter Brandon, can he do anything to get close to his own teammate? He's up there with that 31th lap. Of course, Camberdy's out again, you know, he's back out on track, isn't he? Out lap.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad time for him. With it being that short qualifying session, it's good for him to get out there now and then just wait for the time, wait for the track to heat up a little bit more, and then you will find the time.
But see, this is also another thing here, that Brandon has got a Red Bull in front of him as well. Is that Red Bull purposely trying to help him?
I wouldn't say he was purposely trying to help him. I mean, Don Edge wouldn't be trying to help another team if he does get out of the way there.
Yeah, just got away, but it just seemed that section was getting a slight little bit of slipstream. So I just wondered why, because it was getting a bit of a slip. But Camberdy will give Banter Brandon a slip down the strip.
This is good. This has been well timed from the Ferrari team here. So this is going to be good for Banter Brandon. We can see how well they have worked together this season. Still fighting to try and get this Constructors Championship as well. They're still in the mix, like they are in this championship fight as well. They're coming down to the line now. Here's Banter Brandon.
Yeah, is he going to do anything? Can he get close to that 31 flat? I've seen, mate.
A wide line and a narrow one. And it is a 31-0. So it is a Ferrari 1 and 2. Good lap times from them.
10th faster. So basically now Banter Brandon's got to do the same thing for his teammates down the... Well, actually, Pritz has gone pole. I missed that one. The Mercedes of Pritz has taken pole. Now Jay's has. So the 30s are now being dipped into.
So we do have to go back on what I said. It is actually Ferrari that lead this Constructors Championship as the pair. So they're doing a tremendous job this season. We've seen a lot of teamwork come from the pair. So let's go on board then with Cam Ruddy. We are and want to see if his teammate is going to do the same favour. The problem is they're going to struggle on this last run, and Prinz and Jay, they've gone faster now. So this track is definitely heating up.
They are, but I think Banter Brandon is not doing the toast. He's gone far too fast, far too further on.
He has slowed down now.
Yeah, he slowed down, yeah.
So let's go on board with Cam Ruddy. And I don't think Banter Brandon's got this right. He's obviously getting enough now. Brandon needs to open up that DRS as well to give him a little bit of a run. There we go. And that was a very good serve, actually.
That wasn't bad at all.
Through there now, Cam Ruddy goes a little bit deep though. As the exit bin, it's not been too bad.
What is Camberdy?
Oh, he's come in.
Wow. Maybe feel like he wasn't improving.
Yeah, so as they just thought, you know what, let's just get a new set of tyres on this, just wait for that timer to come down. Full skill, he's just come into the pit lane as well. Pele back. Is he on a lap? No, he's not pushing.
This XD Storms, I think, is going to be next one to cross the line. As he's really pushing, he's got no battery at all, so he's getting nothing down this back straight, but he is going a lot faster in the straight line, so definitely running a low wing.
Rangan's pushing as well. Here comes a fixer. He goes with a 30.8, so there's the better time from him. What is Gravangan going to set? He's come down the main straight now.
Here comes Storms. Storms goes P13.
Through the left, through the right, out through the left again. To the line. It's going to be P5 for Gravangan, so he can't got any answer for his championship drive at the moment. 2 tenths back, Maggie.
Yeah, it's well, a lot to do from Gravangan. So I just think some of these guys are just running out of battery right at the final point, because as soon as that battery drops below 10%, it does nothing. And Prinz is left.
Prinz is left, so I'm going to try and get an invite out to him if I can. Like a power cut. No, it's still there.
Prinz is back on his Wi-Fi. Dondez is currently on a lap in the white Red Bull. As I call it, a white ball, because he keeps using it.
Yeah, I just think he likes the livery. I mean, it's what you're used to, isn't it? I tried to give the pink livery a go in the V's. I didn't quite like it, so then I went back to the white. And sort of being teammates with Reese, I really wanted to just try and even that up. So, yeah, it's nice.
Me and my dad, we use the Miami Spec Sauber. I've done all season. Because it looks a lot better than the generic one. A lot better. And
so how's Don Dead's going to get on for it? It chooses not to go over the curve, does hit the wall, so he's going to get... That's a long straight now for Don Dead, even longer.
Yeah, he's going to be losing time. He just, like I say, just losing a lot of time down this straight now. Having no toe, no backup. Definitely running a higher rear wing as well. But gets to the final chicane nicely. We'll see if he can improve on his 31.7. Which he
is going
does.
Still a 31.0. So that's a great time. That does surprise me. So the problem is he doesn't have time to go again. That was his last run.
Yeah, that'll be it from Don Desch with 2 minutes ago. It sounds like someone just hit the wall there behind him. But could be mistaken.
This is Williams. So.
Yeah, the fancy Williams.
Goes on with that then. Yeah. So is Don Desch going to have enough fuel to go again? I mean, if you knew he was coming out so late and he wasn't going to be able to make it, he probably would have been better off. He's been probably a bit gutted with himself for not being able to cut the chicane so much and hitting the wall on the exit. Now he's into the pit lane. That will be his qualifying session over with.
Julius has backed out. Was on the lap and now backed out big time.
He has time to go again.
Yeah, so I think Julius is just doing a second warm-up lap, and I think we'll push now. Pretty much every driver is out there apart from Mohi.
Someone's just hit the wall as well in front of Julius here. I don't know who that is. Well, that sounded like a big hit.
Unfortunately, I didn't see it because I was just on board to see who was going to be next across the line. It is going to be, what did I say, Julius?
Bajamos a la 15ª posición.
This is going again.
Yeah, so Don Desch's session's over with P4. I'd be hoping not many drivers behind will be able to find some lap time there. Comes Julius then. How's he going to get on through this left-hander? Whoso goes around it. He's very slow, bogged down on exit.
He's still up though.
Yeah, he is,
3/10 up on his time. Deadly saying pole's going to be a 30.587.
Wow, I didn't know what a precise lap time that is. So let's see how Victor gets on. We will come back to him later on in this lap.
Julius not using any basically not using any DRS down the ERS down the strip, and now using it down Harman Avenue.
Problem is you just need so much battery for these last straights. That's why you can't use most of it in
Julius goes P13. So yeah, Palibat, Mohi, Julius and Yudi are all done for the day. The laps are done and dusted with.
So Jays is next across the line. There is a car ahead of him. I don't know who that is.
That's Yaya. Yaya is on a lap. It is Yaya in front of the Haas.
Improving ever so slightly. Down to the line he comes then. He
goes
up
P4.
into P4. Let's go on with Jays. He's invalidated. He invalidated on the exit of that last corner.
Dear. It's going to be the other Williams of Hayes who goes into P12 at 31.4. Then he got Mercedes.
Here comes Prince.
He only goes P3, stays there. The two Ferraris, Bantaman only P6. About Camready stays P8. No one's improving.
No, there's only Adam that's improving a little bit, and it's a 0.7. So it's nowhere near the 0.5 that Deadly thought it was going to be, but Gravangan is still coming to the line. He's 2 tenths up in the stands at the moment.
What can he do? What can Gravangan do? And doesn't do it. 30.8. Yeah, 30.8. So there we have it. An exact 1/10 behind A Fixter.
That's nice. So there you have it then. A Fixter takes that pole position and he's joined with his championship rival Gavangan right behind him. Jay's on the second row of this grid then with Prince. P5 is Yaya, P6 is Don Dej, Banter Brandon and his teammate in P7 and P8, P9 for Bulska and P10 for Storms. And that's the rest of your grid. So thank you to everyone that's tuning in at the moment. First viewers, we do very appreciate it here at Formula 7 Racing. If you're new around here and you love to come and get involved, it's !mark Discord in the chat. Now we bring you straight to our Discord. We run a lot of races here at Formula 7 Racing. We race on the Formula 1 game, we race on ACC, and we run on LMU. If that's something you're very interested in, come and get involved. You definitely won't be disappointed. Come and set some times. Come and get to know the guys. And we'll go from there.
Looks like a dry race.
Yeah, it does.
There's a shot of the MGM Grand just at the end of the pit, just at the start of the pit lane there.
I was very surprised they were allowed to put that in the game. Is it? Yeah, so MGM Grand though, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah, because it's part of it. Because if anyone's ever seen Ocean's 11, they'll know that what the MGM Grand was one of the casinos they robbed. And there was an actual fight on that night as well, when it was actually set. So that wasn't staged; it was an actual fight.
So we go then. Formation lap.
We do.
Show penalties.
And I'll tell you right now, everyone is on mediums. Every single driver.
Yeah, so no one's going for a little bit different then. Everyone will know their own strategies, obviously. But yeah, we'll see how this goes up, gets on.
So Adam does lead them away on the formation lap. Adam, we're thinking this is a much better position to start from. P1.
Yeah, he can control the pace, can he? If Alvaro Chabas in the back there.
And he's rocking that number 19 number, is Adam. And who was that number last time? Felipe Massa.
Yeah, throwback.
It is a throwback. So as we all know, I'm just an F1 anorak. So even car numbers I can
No hay
do.
amenaza de lluvia por el momento. Tenemos buenas condiciones.
DJ Harvey then giving a shout out to Pelly back there before this race starts. And so with Alvaro Chabas, a very well liked man here at Formula 7 Racing. The top team boss for Ferrari. Many seasons there on a Wednesday.
Interesting prediction from Dudley. The top three to be at a different order at the end of lap 1.
Sam, McLaren sandwich. Yeah, it's a very big one.
There's on this long straightway. You really do need to warm your tyres up because it can get very cold very quickly.
Yeah. So I'll let you do lights out today as I did it last week, Manji. And you can get us underway. And lights at Vegas.
I will. Yeah, unfortunately he's just jumped his line a bit. We just wait for the rest of them to line up. Here we go. Second light, third, fourth, 5 lights are out. They are now, and we are go here in Vegas. And I tell you what, Adam's got a cracking start. But Gravangan is just there. Is Gravangan going to take up at the inside? He is going to take the inside. And keeps it as well for turn 2. Adam loses position straight away. Jay's is still there in P3, but being challenged by the Williams of Yaya in P4. They go down to this next part.
Yeah, it was what a move there into turn 1 from Gravangan that was. Now Yaya wants to get a little piece of the action down the inside of the house, and he's through. He needs to try and stay onto the back of the McLaren. But wow, Gravangan already 5 tenths clear of his championship rival. Adam has had no reply so far.
He doesn't. Adam needs to show this race pace I know he's got, because he's been losing it lately. But down at P2, but able to still gap the Williams there of Yaya.
So it's a little further down then. There's not very anyone close. No, he is very close to the back of Pele back. And they're going to do nothing in the straight. They now move the Ballard there, let it sit, coming back into the... Oh, it disappeared in time. That was quite funny. That could have ruined someone's race. Here comes a fixer then. He's going to retake the lead. They're both using a lot of battery to get past each other here. He's going to come out on top, round the outside. Is A-Fix going to be able to go? That wall's going to get very, very close.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
And great racing from the pair though, and it is a fixer that gets into the lead. Here comes Yaya. He's going to have more battery to use. He's going to look to make the inside run. Not this time round. Here comes the Haas of Jazo down the inside of the Williams. He doesn't make that move stick. Here goes Dondej.
There he goes, yeah, Dondej takes a bit of it and goes up on the inside, but Banter Bander's there as well. But of course, guys have now got DRS to play with.
Good lap there. Good lap. Very nice opening lap.
Banter Bander's got past Jays.
Cheers, Marcus. Hope you have safe travels home today.
Yeah, Priz obviously dropped down to P10 now Mercedes. So now it's just a big, long DRS train, apart from UD, who is 2 seconds off the back.
It is. This has been an incredible start, I must admit.
But can Adam keep this lead as they go down the strip?
Yeah, so let's go on board with Gravangan then, and let's see what sort of straight line he's getting on Adam. He's just going to get this move very done easy. He's not even pushing the DRS there. He's trying to recharge it as much as he can.
He does get it turned, the car turned in.
And it's just one massive train. I think we're going to see this throughout most of the tiers today.
So I totally agree with that. Yes, it's better race than what tier 3 was.
It goes fastest. Anyone else making moves in the background? There is Moby and Pelibaka going at it.
Yeah.
Alvaro Tabasco will get a piece of this, yeah. On the outside. Oh, is Alvaro's going to be giving racing room? No. Took that out of that and backed out a little bit there.
Yeah, he was trying to duck on the inside, but now takes the attacker line for the inside of this corner and takes the position of Mohi.
Cam Ruddy was looking for a move there past the house ahead of him. Wants to just try and get up to his teammate when he can.
It is difficult to oh dear, Alvaro's got one already. It is difficult to pass on here. Yes, I know it's a wide track. Yes, I know it's better than the parking lot of Caesar's Palace back in the 80s. But because everyone's following each other, just DRS straights, it's difficult to find any space to get past someone. Here comes Adam.
Yeah, he's going to get past. Tularek, you would have probably finished nowhere because you're not in the race in... oh, I thought you said tier 2. I do apologise. I don't know where you're going to finish in tier 1 today, mate, but wish you all the best of it.
Bandera amarilla.
Hopefully not on a wall.
Oh, Jays is around. Jays has lost it. He's in the wall.
Oh, dear.
And he's having to wait for all the cars to go past. And now he's going to wait for Yudi. Good sportsmanship there from Jays. And just instead of just bringing yourself right back onto the track. Here comes Yaya on Gravangan. Can't do no more.
They can't, but Adam still keeping the lead. But don't forget, he's going to be the man who's going to be attacked now because everyone's going to have DRS behind him.
Wolfskia is quite close to the back of Cam Ruddy here. Now goes Mr. Reese, he's trying to make good moves as well. He's had good exits. Now this sector 2 part. It's right on the rear of that Mercedes, but can do no more. It's just so hard to overtake whilst you're in the train.
Of course, a lot of dirty air as well is going to affect your car. One wee tyres up, wear them down quicker.
Oh, Gravangan's almost in the wall, and now it's spun round Yaya, and everyone got to avoid him.
Oh dear. He does, Yaya does stay still, doesn't move.
That was a massive crash there, and now a fixer is 1.8 clear.
And Yaya is now at the back of the pack.
Dondage round the outside of the Ferrari, just holding his line there. This is going to be so tough now for Gravangan to get back into the CRS.
It's going to be very
Oh, there
exciting.
goes Mercedes of Wolfskia, but he might have picked up damage there on the back of the Ferrari. I'm not too sure. He's just smashed right into the back of him.
I can't see any visually. We'll have to ask our trackside person, Nathan, does he have damage?
Yeah.
That's Yaya done, he's returned to the pits.
Yes. I don't blame him there. It would have been a long race for him to try and get back into. Mohi is being overtaken by the Red Bull. And actually Storms has made that move and he's through, but Modi, he's trying to come back at him. Can do no more.
Mysteries has damage.
Damage.
Damage. So Mr. Reese is the one that has damage, not damage. So we're still looking good. Oh, I think someone just cracked the wall there a little bit when coming out.
Dondage is having a tremendous race here. He's going to get promoted up into P2 now. He's going to get past Gravangan. This is what Gravangan needs though. We need someone within this DRS, so he won't be too disheartened about being overtaken here. He just needs to watch out for Cam Ruddy, but I think he's too far back yet.
Yeah, the two Ferraris hunting down the back in front. So Dondage doing well now from P2. As Red Bull gets past the sister team and looks to hunt down Adam. But would it happen?
Yeah, so I think Dondage is just... Oh, Gravangan's gone wide!
Oh, yeah, he has gone wide and Cam Ruddy's got through.
So what is going on with Gravangan at the moment?
Maybe he's just burnt his tyres out too quickly, you know.
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of overheating issue, maybe.
Yeah, just needs to cool down, get out the dirty air, running clean air for a bit. Pull those tyres down, don't push the throttle too hard and just take it nice and easy.
Problem is the car behind is then pushing. You're going to end up losing a lot more position.
3.6 segundos. Tienen medios desgastados y tienes un Sauber atrás. Tienen
Could
medios
have just been an issue on the
desgastados.
brakes
La
as
ventana de
well.
parada en boxes
Coming
es
into
en
turn
5
one.
vueltas. 5 vueltas. Te faltan 20 vueltas para
Just
terminar.
a bit too late, but
Yeah,
Gravangan
look
down
at this
to
from
P4.
Dondage though. He's 1.3 back now. He took out 5 tenths on a fixer. So Dondage is going to get a real good go. He's almost dropped Cam Ruddy there. Cam Ruddy hasn't got the battery. He fixer doesn't have the battery
Bandera
either.
verde.
I mean, the one who's laughing at the moment is probably going to be Brandon with the amount of battery that he has.
He does, but he can't do anything about it. He did go defensive for a bit on Gravangan, but then tucked in behind the RB. Sorry, the Red Bull of Dondej. But even after that straight, Dondej loses the time again.
Yeah, it's because he's running a little bit higher wings, I think. So he gets it through sector 1 and 2. But Adam then just recovers all that straight line speed again.
Yeah, he does indeed. Pritz and Hayes, position made. Hayes has gone up higher now, P8. And Mogi is in the pits,
He's the first to box then. He's going to go on to those hard compound tyres.
But is he going to move?
Truck.
Gonna see what he's going to go on to. He's gone to the same mediums, doing 2. Mogi's doing a 2-stop. Mogi can't look after his tyres.
Here comes Pelly back, trying to go dancing around the outside on the Mercedes. He's not going to be able to make that move. In sector 2 there, good defending from Prince.
So Alvaro is looking as well. It's P11 is Alvaro right now.
Yeah, he does have that time penalty, so it's going to sort of bother him a little bit at the end of this race. But he's still within a great chance. 1.4 back is Dondej now. Not been able to make any inroads on that gap that time round. Cam Ruddy, 9 tenths back.
Now here comes a straight. Just watch that time go back up. In fact, it's not. It's kind of hovering the same at the moment. It's not really going up at all.
Now it's starting to go halfway, so they've run out of ERS, look. So they're really trying to charge it. But it's not so much as it was before. It's only 1.3 now. So Adam is going to be under threat if he's not careful from Dondej. It is now back to 1.7. So he does good through that end part of the lap,
So gets a Mac just seems to get a bit better launch out of it. But here comes Cam Ruddy. Gravangan as well, both had a look there. But nothing happened.
Alvaro Chabas has passed Prince. Oh, they're still there. He's round into turn 1.
Oh no.
Oh.
I just caught the end of it, so I have no idea if there was any space given or...
I don't know if there was just a little bit of contact with how the contact model is on this game. And it just threw his car around.
XD Storm's in the pit as well. XD Storm's now on hard tyres. Because actually some of these guys can't make the tyres last.
Vas detrás del auto de adelante por 1.5 segundos.
Oh, Peleback made a mistake and it could have cost him from the Mercedes, but he seems to have recovered nicely. He's out of DRS or the car ahead.
Indeed, but depends if Pritz can do anything.
So look at this, Cam Ruddy's lost out to Dondej, so now Gravangan is potentially going to get past Cam Ruddy here.
It could look like it.
Brandon will be following through as well by the seams of it.
Who's more brave on the brakes? That's the question.
Taking Gravangan a long time though to overtake Cam Ruddy here.
Yeah, I think Cam Ruddy knew it was coming.
A little bit of a mistake, got caught on the curb as well.
I think Cam Ruddy saw...
Look how he's back into the DRS like that. Look, here comes Dondej. He's into the pit lane.
Yeah, he's in.
Looking for that undercut. Don't blame him when some cars are out of DRS like that. Ollie Matthews, thank you for the raid, mate. I've seen that you're doing a 24-hour stream. So if that's over for you now, mate, go and get some rest. So thank you for the raid.
Dondej has pitted as well and gone to hards, and so has Mr. Reese. So they think about doing the hards in the end of the race, or they thinking about doing another stop after that. So it'll be interesting to see these 4 drivers and see if they do anything else. As Peleback gets past Pritz in the sphere. Sorry, before the sphere, should I say. Pritz is now looking to make an attack back, but will not be doing anything. Alvaro is back in DRS of Pritz as well.
Yeah, definitely get some rest, Ollie, mate. Certainly, if I do think I'll do it again though. Doing tier 3 again, or the 24-hour stream again?
Banter Brandon's got past his teammates for P3.
Yeah, so yeah, that opens up now. Banter Brandon for him to go and have a shot to try and get at Gravangan and A-Fixter. A-Fixter, is he coming in? Yeah. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, that was a quick dummy there. You seen Gravangan going in? That was lucky. He didn't want to go into those lines, let me tell you. The Ferraris decide to stay out as well. They want the better usage of tyre later on in this race.
Te queda poco RS, te recuerdo
Where
que puedes
has Dondej
modificar
come
los
out?
modos del
Through
RS en el
Gravangan
PMF o soltar el acelerador y pisar
There
con
are
cuidado
cars
los
coming in
frenos
as well.
para
I think
recargarlo de
Alvaro's in as
manera
well,
manual.
so
Is
Jace.
this going to be close for Dondej here? Gravangan is just being released there on your left-hand side. They're going to be battling out the pit lane. And it is Dondej. It's only
Dondej,
just got him though.
Only just indeed. It's going to be close, but it does. No, Gravangan didn't get DRS either because of the pit lane, but will get it down the strip. UD still going out there, P13, but obviously these guys on the fresh tyres now coming out and passing. Our UD now with a bit of damage at the same time, his front left end plate is gone. It's all quieting down a bit now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, but Gravangan is coming at Dondej here.
Yeah.
Stay on board with this battle, and he's going to make light work. I'll
tell you what.
there goes Julius and Prince battling.
They are. It's going to be enough room left. Yes, there is.
There is good racing from the pair there. There's one of them going to dive into the
Adam
pit lane.
in the pits. So is Banter
So
Brandon
is
as well.
Brandon. So they're
And
now going to
Hayes
come out
Zaborska.
behind Dondej and
Vamos a
Gravangan
boxes
though.
en esta vuelta, haz la mejor vuelta de entrada posible.
Yeah, Hayes. Tell you a lot. 4 cars in the pits. Cam Reddy still keeps on going. Obviously, will come in this lap.
But look at this from Adam. He's already released from the pit lane. And he's just going to come out ever so slightly behind the two. And he's there now, and he's still in DRS on better tyres. So that's not bad from the McLaren driver there.
It's not bad at all, but he wanted to get past both these cars to retake the lead.
That is the issue, I do have to agree with you.
Of course, at the same time, Adam does have Mr. Reese behind him. Oh, almost, Mr. Reese almost went into the back of him. Obviously, they had him on colder tyres than what Mr. Reese has. Mr. Reese has had a couple laps and have made him warm up a little bit.
Brandon 1.8 back, he wouldn't have wanted this, he would have wanted to come out right behind A-Fixer, but he hasn't managed to, and now he's under threat from Hayes.
Yes, Hayes, again, racing their own thing and actually doing quite well.
Angry F1, hi mate, hope you're well.
A boxes en esta vuelta y recuerda el límite de velocidad.
Recibirás
una penalización si te pasas. Que no se te olvide cuando te acerques.
Well out in the lead at the moment, but he still has to make a pit stop. When is he going to decide to come in for that?
Dondej.
There goes now Dondej.
Yeah, he's got past Garangan at last. And I think Mr. Reese is going to go past A-Fixter.
Yeah,
He
wow,
has.
that is very interesting. That is not good for Adam.
Adam just needs to warm up his sides a bit before he does anything. Cam Ruddy carries on. Priz is pitted, and so has Julius. Cam Ruddy is still out there. Cam Ruddy did not pit.
No, I don't mind what Cam Ruddy's doing here. I'll tell you that. Let's extend for so long. Let the other guys wear their tyre wear, and you have the better tyres at the end.
Esta fue la última parada. No hay más paradas en boxes programadas.
Well, depends what happens because Dondej is closing the gap rather quickly as well.
So this is the fight for the lead essentially. Cam Ruddy just out there by himself, pushing that Ferrari to the limit. He gets to the pit lane. Hunter Brandon needs to try and close this gap though if he's going to do anything.
Judy has also pitted as well finally. But yeah, look at the gap down to 9.7 seconds now. Cam Ruddy's going to be quite a way down the order.
He is, but he's going to have good tyres though. I mean, these guys are now battling for this provisional lead.
Here goes Garangan.
Here comes Mr. Reese as well, as he just give the indication to Dondage, no, I'm not going for it this time round, don't worry.
I think Adam was looking as well at the same time. Adam's losing time behind these guys because Banter Bandit starts to slowly crawl back the time.
So Camruddy's into the pit lane, and he needs to be careful where he's going to come out here, because he's going to drop down a few positions and he does need to try and make some overtakes. He is going to have the fresher tyres, but he's coming well out behind Bullshit and Pelly back here.
He might even lose out
And
to Alvaro at the moment.
yeah.
He will come out behind Alvaro.
He isn't too far behind, no. On the fresher tyre. He's now got that recovery race, and see what he can do with the guys battling up ahead. He'll be happy about that.
So the second part of this race is actually turning out to be quite fun, actually.
It is very interesting, yeah. I could not tell you who's going to win this race. Mr. Reese has put himself in a great position. He is on 4 lap old, same as Dondage, but he's there in this fight.
He is in this fight. Adam is really wanting to get past the guy.
Yeah, we rarely see Mr. Reese in this sort of position. It's nice to see when it's a different name once in a while.
It is.
Yeah, Dondage is looking rapid out there. Didn't have the qualifying pace, so he's just fully focused on his race setup. Here comes Mr. Reese as well. Is he going to follow Nigerian through here? Yeah, going to look to go down the inside. Oh, he does lag back into his position.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? A bit of a lag spike there. Oh, that was close for Banter Bunny. Went a bit wide in the final Kane and nearly hit the wall at the same time, but here comes Hayes.
Yeah, trying to make a move on Banter Brandon here. Banter Brandon just closing the gap, now leaves the space. Oh, but Banter Brandon come right back over.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Could have ended in disaster. No, you can't. So here goes Camruddy, then he's already passed Alvaro Chabas. Those leaders are still not too far away, and let's not forget later on this race.
Pero ten en cuenta que debes aguantar con estos neumáticos hasta el final.
One thing passes another, as a late great Muddy Walker always used to say.
This has to be a good section now for Banter Brandon. He's 1.1 back, he needs to get himself back into that DRS.
He does, but I say he's dragging Hayes along with him.
He is, yeah. So we're going to have a 6-man fight in a minute on this train.
We are, like I say, apart from it's nice seeing this race up there, it's also nice seeing Hayes up there as well.
And Brandon trying to do everything he can just to get himself back into that DRS. He's just starting to leave Hayes a little bit now.
Still, it is a Scar with 6-way fight. They're all in DRS with each other.
Has he got it? Did he get to the line beforehand? Still pushing.
No, he didn't get
no,
the... Yes,
he didn't.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, he did it. Yeah, because that's the line. I do apologise.
Yeah, DRS line is a bit further down than they used to be.
There goes the change for the lead again.
Adam is now to P3 as well. Adam's got past Mr. East. Don't know where to look half the time.
It definitely will play a big part, these tyres. You're right, Nathan. Yeah, and you've got Camruddy now that's just reeling in these lads now.
El auto de atrás está alcanzando 5 décimas por vuelta.
Camruddy here, he's on 2, and if you see the guys at the top, you've got about 4 laps difference on those cars. So, yeah, Camruddy making a hell of a job here.
Oh no! Who was that? It's Alvaro.
Oh, he's had a spin, has he? He's in the wall, yeah, he's just waiting for the guys to pass. Oh no, he's flagging. He's now left the session.
Oh dear.
Try and get an invite out to Alvaro Chabas. He's normally lower on my list for some reason.
Dondage now takes the lead. Banter's got past Mr. Reese as well.
Yeah, so that was important for Brandon with him being on fresher tyres. So now him and A Fixer in a better position. Camruddy passed Pelé back as well, yeah.
He has, yeah. So that's people making places. Jay's has got past Julius. Obviously
Picking these off all in good time is Cam Ruddy.
Mr. Hayes has got Mr. Reese as well. Sorry, Hayes has got Mr. Reese, not Mr. Hayes. I do apologise.
So Mr. Reese is just starting to drop back now a little bit on those worn hards.
As we come now,
only 9 laps left of this race.
Yeah, 9 laps to go. It's gone quite fast, hasn't it?
It has gone quite fast, but there's been so much entertainment going on. Yeah, it's so close at the front between like 6 cars. There's going to be 7 cars eventually when Cam Ruddy does get past this Mercedes, because he's going to start to fly within these next 4 laps.
Say that all these cars want to get past each other very quickly.
They would, yeah. Do you know this half time in the United game?
It is.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
It's 1-1?
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
Lama's own goal.
Oh.
I'm joking, mate. He's 1-0.
Thank God for that, because I haven't looked at it, mate.
You love it, you love it. Cam Ruddy has now found the Spat Borska for 7th place, so now he can march onto the back of Mr. Reese.
So this is important for him now. He needs to recharge that battery when he can, when he's dropped these cars from behind. You can see Mr. Reese up the road. I mean, you can see these leaders now. He needs to just manage the pace for about 4 laps. Get that battery, because you need it for when you're going to be in the DRS. You're just going to catch up naturally because of the tyres. So, yeah, this is now a big push for Cam Ruddy. And can he get himself a decent position?
Adam just went a bit. Adam went a bit wide there around turn 2. But has not affected him. There's still no style with each other right now. You can't call it.
You can't know. I just don't know which way to go. It could go Gavangan, it could go Don Dedge, even a Fixter, but he's that 3rd man in this fight. So you're constantly just trying to get past when the car in front got DRS. He needs to get past that first car on the main straight, but they just can't get close enough to Don Dedge because of the wings he's running, that he can just get away through the tricky section.
Yeah, you wonder if anyone's going to do a Sonny Hayes round here.
No, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, there's been a DNF. That is in the pit lane. That's good for the driver. There's no safety car.
It all depends where this car stops on track when it comes out of the pits. If it does, yeah, it's come back out of the pits.
Hopefully, this doesn't cause any troubles. It's come out of the pits, but it is quite up the road a little bit. I hope this doesn't cause any problems.
No hay problemas con los neumáticos por ahora. Sigue cuidándolos.
Car is stopping on the exit of turn 2. No, it's going down that straight. So these guys better watch out for a slowing, very slow AI Red Bull, that is. Pennyback's gone.
Pennyback has gone in the pit lane. He chose that car has now disappeared at the right time. That's good.
Oh, that's strange that from Pennyback. Why would he retire?
He was in the mid-pack, wasn't he?
Yeah, I wouldn't have given up, because you never know what happens. Unless you have to go do something, I don't know.
So Mr. Reese is actually in this position with damage, isn't he? This is what Reese was saying. Nathan was saying earlier on. There's only ever so slight damage to that wing, because obviously he's dealing with both end plates on there.
Yeah, it's Cam Ruddy 2 seconds back from Mr. Reese.
But that's still enough for him. I mean, he's still got the laps to play with. You can see just how much more closer he is getting. Bullskill doesn't have any reply as well. Using all of the battery just to try and keep up with the Ferrari driver, and the Ferrari driver is going to have a tremendous exit on the Mercedes there.
Easily with fresher tyres.
So here comes back to Brandon and off the Fixer. Is he going to be able to make any kind of move here?
He's looking for that. Yeah, he's looking for it.
No.
No, he hasn't got it.
Look what Gervangen's doing. Gervangen's being very crafty here. He's got 90% of his battery. He's just staying within this DRS because he knows you don't have to overtake Don Dedge. He wants to do this later on in the session. And here comes Banter Brandon on a Fixer. He goes through. What a move there from the Ferrari driver.
That was a very aggressive move, but as Banter Brandon he has used it. See it goes down.
El auto de atrás está yendo un segundo más rápido por vuelta. Repito, un segundo.
Now. As it comes to turn 3, it's very awkward turn 3, especially with that raised curve.
What a move that was from Banter Brandon, and he's got more battery than he does in the McLaren driver as well. Just recharging that battery ever so good. Cam Ruddy 1.8 back now. What can he do for this section to try just get himself into this DRS quicker than he probably would have liked? These tyres are still going to play a massive effect within about 1 or 2 laps.
I think they will, but I mean, all credit to Mr. Reese. He's been on there for 10 laps. His tyres now, and he's still keeping all the guys in front and with damage at the same time. So he's actually doing tremendous.
Yeah, he is doing an incredible job, and again now Cam Ruddy got to use that battery that he's been trying to save. This is what's going to hinder him towards the end of this race, and I'll tell you what, A-Fixer's dropping out here. There goes Gravangan this time round, using that battery to his advantage. Bondes won't mind that.
He won't. Let's say it's all about battery management around here, not just straight line speed. You're going to manage your battery so much around here.
Yeah, you do, because if the car ahead just used so much more than you, you're going to be in a tough spot. Hayes is past A-Fixer as well.
Wow. A-Fixer's starting to drop off now.
Qué gran maniobra, hasta parece fácil.
Cam Ruddy still only 1.4 behind Mr. Reese.
Just overtook the Mercedes driver off Prince, but Prince goes back down the inside, makes some contact. He's still battling side by side with this long right-hander. Who's going to have the DRS? They both have it. And it's going to be Prince a bit ahead of the Aston. Aston's still looking to come down the inside. No, better of it. 1.9 is Cam Ruddy back now. He's made some mistakes somewhere.
Yeah, he's felt off a little bit, isn't he? And it's actually, well no, because he has got past Mr. Reese. Oh, what happened to Mr. Reese? Something must have happened to Mr. Reese, that's why he got position back.
Yeah, he must have had a mistake somewhere, yeah.
I didn't notice that until you mentioned it, but yeah, Cam Ruddy now in 6th place. 1.7 behind. Julius retakes Priz.
Before saves like this, Adam will lead by 1 point in this championship. So Adam will not be looking to lose another position. He'll be looking to try and gain 1 or 2. If he can, in the next 5 laps. Every race is so important here.
Not just every race, but every corner.
And here comes Banter Brandon. Look, he's trying to just force something. He's hoping Gravangan makes a mistake like he did earlier on in this race. Just can't find the grip, could Banter Brandon there to try and sort of have a run on the Visa Cash App driver. No, can't do any more. But I bet you what, Cam Ruddy will be praying and hoping that these guys start to battle earlier on in these laps before the straight. Just have a look at the difference in tyres. There's a hell of a chunk of a difference. 2 laps on the cars ahead, and then even more for the leaders as well.
Now Rose just passed Judas for P11.
And on the back of Prince as well. This definitely is a great battle, so I have to agree with you. What's Gravangan going to do this time round then? And is he going to push to try and make the lead? Here comes Banter Brandon. So I reckon this switch up in 1 lap of tyre is making a hell of a difference now. Banter Brandon doesn't need to choose that line. He wants to choose the Red Bull line, and there he goes. He's pushing Gravangan into it.
Yeah, I think
Gravangan's be careful.
Gravangan's a bit too wide for his gains, I think. But will Banter Brandon try and do the sweep down at turn 17, but Hayes is looking for it as well.
Yeah, Hayes is going to get past Banter Brandon here around the outside. Now they're going to go 3 wide, 4 wide maybe. No, but that is Hayes. Is she going to go dancing around the outside of the Visa as well? Let's go on board with Banter Brandon and just see what it is from his view. No, he's got back ahead of Hayes.
Yeah, I think Hayes just lost the reel a little bit, started to slide, so I had to back out of it. But
this is tremendous racing here at Formula 7 Racing for the Tier 2 division. And it's still not over. Who is going to come out on top? Who is going to win this race? This is what Cam really wanted. He's only 1.3 back now.
It's going to be, it's basically a 6-man fight for the win. Cam Ruddy is now inside DRS.
3 laps remaining. What can the Ferrari man do?
Everyone's getting desperate. They're trying to the win. But Dondej, he's done raced such an amazing race.
He has, just to keep the lead at times. I mean, this time round it might be hard for him. He's recharged that battery very nicely. He's had a good exit off Gravangen there.
He has, but here we go.
Here comes Gravangen then.
He can't do it.
No, is he just sitting behind? Van Brandon can't do it either. It's got to be so frustrating for the guys.
None of them can do it. They can't get close enough to make an attack.
Here comes Hayes again, trying it. Doesn't have the battery life.
But she's going to try and take out the inside.
Oh, she can have the grip. She has that inside line. Here comes Van Brandon now with the inside. They're hooking wheels. Oh, that was close. What about Cam Ruddy? He's still doing no more, recharging that battery very nicely.
He just don't know where to look right now.
This is huge for Dondej, yeah.
Even with the fight behind, they're still keen with Dondej at the same time. If anyone says there's going to be a close finish between the top 6, I'm going to tell you, no, it's not. There's been, oh, who's that hit the wall then? So I heard someone hit the wall.
I did hear the wall, yeah. I don't know if it's created damage for anyone.
Here comes Cam Ruddy. Cam Ruddy's past Adam. If anyone wants to sit and wants to know about a close finish, I think you go back to the 60s at Monza.
Oh, he fixed it down to P6 now. He will not be happy with this.
No, he won't.
He was having a tremendous start to this race. It's just all gone downhill from the McLaren, the driver. So Vangen will be happy where he is, but now he's already looking where he fixed the race. Oh, yeah, he's trying to get past him. Oh, they hit the wall. Is there space going to be given? There is. They're just losing tremendous amount of time though.
They are.
2 more laps here at Vegas left.
Who's going to have the lucky stars shining down at the moment? It's going to be Dondej. That small little
look at this. Gravangen's made a mistake. That's so good for Dondej. And we know with running the wings that he is.
Flag, but I'm not sure
Dondej now needs to find the time for sector 2 to lose Gravangen. Let's stay on board with Gravangen and let's see the challenge that he has to try and stick with the Nigerian. I don't think Dondej is going to be able to get away. Just wanted to recharge the battery. No, it's just not been enough for him.
Dondej seems to get a better launch coming out of the sphere anyway, because there is graining on Gravangen's tyres. You can see on the rears.
What type of exit is going to be for Gravangen? He's very close to Dondej. It's just all not quite close enough now. It's not as close as what we've seen a couple of laps back. Here comes Gravangen. Just recharging that battery, waiting for the last lap of this race. Dondej needs to do this just one more time.
He does. If he does, he'll have an emphatic win. And Adams falling out. Adams out DRS of Hayes in front.
So this is massive for Dondej if he wins here. As you can see there, Dondej, if he stays ahead of Gravangen on the championship, it will stay like this. And Adam will lead by 5 points. So Dondej will get himself right back into this fight, going into the last 3 races of this championship.
Última vuelta, presiona.
Can Gravangen
what
do
is going to happen? Gravangen does have a lot in the tank, as you can see there. Just give it your all, Dondej. This has to be a good sector for you to try and get away from this Visa, that Cash App driver. The fans are cheering. Who is going to win here at Vegas? What a race it has been here at Formula 7 Racing for the Tier 2 division. Everyone's voting for Gavangan. People for Dondej. Who is going to do it? Now. This is where it's important. Do not be scared now. Get the exit. Oh, it's a little bit of a mistake from Gavangan.
He did it. His rear end slipped out, but here it goes. Can Dondej keep it?
He doesn't have the battery. He doesn't have the battery, Dondej. And look at the speed that he's following up. Oh, Dondej will be gutted. And it's going to be... There's still the straight to come. Gravangan, is he going to have enough? I knew that's what he was waiting for in the last lap. And it's going to be Gravangan that wins here in Vegas. Is there anything to like for Brandon? It's not. No. It is Gravangan that wins. Even the mistake out of the exit before the long straight. Dondej P2, Brandon P3, Hayes picking up a P4, and a fixture in P5.
The drive of the day, though.
Wow, Cam was very close. It was over the line finish. It was picture finish between a fixture and Cam Ruddy. Wow, what a race.
If anything, I would give drive of the day to Dondej.
Yeah, I would as well. He didn't have the greatest of qualifying sessions.
He didn't indeed, but Hayes as well, also up there in P4.
Just goes to show, it doesn't all mean to be qualifying. It doesn't really matter. It's what you could do in the race.
The race says it all.
Yeah, what a race it was. And there was your podium sitters. And there is Gravangan on the top spot with Dondej and Banter Brandon in P3 as well, just keeping their championship hopes alive. Where a fixture picking up a P5 from that pole position. Hayes from P13 on the grid to get a P4. That's very good from her. 7th as well for Banter Brandon. Dondej though from P6 to P2. I think I'm going to have to give my driver of the day to him. I know we have given a few to Hayes, so it's only fair that we let someone else get it as well. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Dondej today.
Yeah, totally agree with it.
Could have potentially got the win as well. He just wasn't running quite enough straight line speed to keep him ahead of the likes of Gravangan. But we will wrap it up there for the day then. I'm sure they all had a brilliant race, and I'm sure they're happy with how it went. I do want to try and catch the end of the football if I can. We do have a race this afternoon with the Tier 4 guys as well.
Oh, sorry. It is 1-1 now.
It is, well, okay. There you have it. But yeah, don't forget this afternoon there is a race for Tier 4, and then later tonight there is Tier 1 as well. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely come and get involved here at Formula 7. That is bye-bye from me.
Bye-bye from me.
And there you have it, guys. We'll catch you next time. And this championship is definitely heating up, and it's going to be a special one indeed. We'll see you next weekend, guys. Bye-bye for now. Oh, no, not next weekend, because there is a break. So it's going to be the week after. I do apologise. Bye-bye for now, guys.